so far guys, the dragon just got the biggest buff inside of Blox Fruits, along with many other fruits as well. So Blox Fruits just released the brand new bulletin for the balance lock. We have more than 100 changes across fruits, fighting style, sword, guns, and a lot of mechanics. In today's video, I'm gonna go and talk about the buff, the nerf, and every single thing that just got adjustment. Before we start, congratulations to this winner that win the dragon. Let's give the Buddha and the portal fruits away in the next video. So yes, like this video and subscribe if you guys have not yet already. If this video get 2,000 likes, I'm giving out away a dragon fruits. This is the summer balance updates, and the update is going to be on Friday, August 7 at 7 a.m. EST. This update means to shake things up by pulling back a few dominant options by giving overlooked fruits, weapons, fighting style, and stronger hitbox. Basically giving everything a completely new behavior. So let's go ahead and talk about the changes. So you can see here we have 26 items gonna get a buff. Oh my god. And dragon is one of the biggest buff here as well with the werewolf. All right, so starting off with dragon, the only ability is getting a buff is going to be the X ability. It is now break instinct, which is this thing right here, and the hitbox increased by 20%, and you have to be in the hybrid mode. All right, so once you guys on the hybrid mode and you do X, it's gonna go ahead and increase the 20% hitbox for PvP. Next, we have the dark fruits right here, and looks like everything got increased hitbox. A lot of you guys have dull fruits, which is this fruits right here. It does look like dull is going to be the biggest buff out of all of the fruits. Everything got increased by 20% on the hitbox size. So Z ability, the X ability is getting an increase about 15%. The V ability is increased from 3 seconds last to 4 seconds. So which is this one right here. The next fruits that got buffed is ego. Obviously increase a lot of hitbox and adding the lags. Next we have this fruits right here, which is Yeti, but the mutation of it, which is going to be this one right here. So once you guys equip this, the transformations of the Yeti got a big buff. So while transform, you guys can see increased hitbox by 15%. We got another increased hitbox here, increased damage by 17%. This is crazy because when I'm PvP, I am man Yeti. So this is actually gonna be very beneficial for me using this fruits in the game. Next, we're gonna go and talk about flame and gas. The flame is going to get increased by 40%, travel speed increased by 30%, and cooldown decreased by 20% for the F ability. I'm not really a flame user, but gas got a big buff. It looks like this fruits also have a big buff on the hitbox, and damage increased by 30%, which is this ability right here where you guys hold C while transform. Oh my god, this is actually crazy. Let me go ahead and take a break real quick. Let me go ahead and roll fruits real quick because oh my god, too many fruits getting a change. Okay, I got ice. Oh bro, what? Okay, now really dude, I swear man, I got like the worst look. Anyways, we got the ghost, which is going to be the next fruits. The only thing that got changed is going to be the V ability. This V ability is going to give you guys a sword now, along with increase the range and the passive and the cast time decrease as well. Ghost looks like got a big buff as well. I couldn't get the ice, but I got the spike fruits. The ice fruits also, you can actually use this in the air. So this fruits right here may be just literally becoming the best fruits in the game, because you guys already know the V ability is like the best ability for PvP now, and it's just that good. But at the moment right now, you cannot use the V ability in the air. So if you guys use it in the air, it doesn't work. Like I'm spamming it right now, it doesn't work, but you can only use it on the ground. But now you can use this in the air. Everybody's gonna use eyes now for PvP. I'm cooked. Next we have mammoth and phoenix, just a little damage increase, nothing that much. Same thing as for quick and sand. Quick user is gonna get 20 damage increase, which is crazy. So yeah, wow, you guys can just like farm and get so much NPC money. Next I'm gonna go and talk about is gonna be spider and tiger, especially the tiger. When you guys transform with the tiger, the C ability looks like it got like a lot of buff here, including speed buff and damage increase with the hitbox. Next up is werewolf. This fruit is going to be the biggest buff ever. So you can see here, majority of this is just hitbox size increase by 10%. So yeah, Yeti just got a big crazy buff here for all damage increase 10%, and hitbox also increased by 10%. Okay, I think I'm done with fruits. Let's talk about weapons. First of all, obviously we only have 2 fighting styles getting a big buff. We got the Death Stab and Sharkman Karate. As for the weapon, you guys can get the Dark Blade buff, Pole V2, and Twin Hook. Next up is going to be Kabuja and Venom Bow. By the way, guys, every single guns in Blox Fruits right now has aim assist. So basically, let's say if I shoot this right here, it's gonna aim straight directly to the house. All right, so all of the M1 attack now have aim assist. So yeah, the Dragon Storm may be going to be crazy because a lot of aim assist, and Instinct is now getting a buff as well. So wow, that's a lot of buff, but the biggest problem is the nerf, right? Obviously, everybody liked the buff. Now let's talk about the nerf. So for the first nerf of the day, we got this Empyrean Kitsune. I don't have it, so I don't really care. I think it's like 2,000 Robux, which is this one right here. The Kitsune also get a nerf. The Z has got nerf here. You can no longer break Instinct. So Z ability is kind of a little bit bad now. The X ability, user cannot cast an ability before the animation completes. So you cannot just spam Z and spam X. You have to wait for the X to be finished and you can, do another ability. So I think cooldown will be a big issue here for this Kitsune Fruits. Looks like less people will use the X ability now. And the third fruits that got nerfed is going to be Lightning, which I agree. This fruits is just too overpowered. Like, it's just crazy good. Okay, look at that. The hitbox size got decreased by 10% and the V-Ho ability got decreased as well for 25%. So damage is the same, just a little bit smaller for the hitbox because I feel like I'm like a sniper if I play this fruits. The Sanguine also going to get a nerf. The C ability right over here where you guys just do that, the range will get decreased and hitbox size got decreased as well. So damage stay the same, but just the ability and the hitbox is smaller. We got 2 sword for the nerf, Dragon Heart and Yama. All right, everybody have the school guitar, okay? Looks like everybody is getting a nerf here. So we have the X hitbox size is decreasing 15%. I mean, you get a pretty good buff already, so this 15%, this area is also huge as well, so I don't really see any nerf here. And the last nerf of the day is Gold V4. Luckily, I don't use that. I'm Angel Gang. The crowd damage got decreased by 10%. Life still got decreased as well because it's like so crazy right now. Like, if you have the V4 version with the Z ability on the Sanguine art, it's just basically infinite health. So I'm glad they removed the life steal. And here we got some fruits that just got adjusted. We just got the control, we got the diamond, the pain, and the sword. So wow, a lot of big buff here. So I'm really liking the dragon buff here as well. This update, they buffed my Yeti fruits, which is my main fruits. I'm gonna get so crazy on PvP again. There's also some bug fix here. You guys can go ahead and read that, but it's just some simple stuff. Not really that crazy. But yes, guys, the update is going to be here tomorrow. So yes, guys, let me know what do you think about this updates, because this is everything that you need to know. Every single fruits, every single buff and nerf, and all the weapons that getting changed. If you guys watch until the end, comment down below dragon with your username, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick your user, and you're gonna go ahead and win one of this dragon fruits in my inventory. So with that being said, guys, I will live streaming this, so subscribe if you guys have not yet already, and I'll see you guys on the live stream. Bye bye.